Get back to Cristina Mendez now, because she's going to touch much more on what this means to our local economy and how many are dealing with this tonight. Cristina.
Rick, the Baltimore County executive says those tugboats were actually cut loose before the Dolly's, or ahead of time, the Dolly's pilots and crew lost control of that container ship. The vessel, the size of 3 football fields, went crashing into that column. And WJZ is also uncovering tonight that crews did make attempts to drop the anchor beforehand.
A lot of people are going to feel this.
Just as the Francis Scott Key Bridge was a staple in the Baltimore region skyline, the water below remains a lifeline.
The dive operations into the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
A livelihood for many.
It's going to hurt. It's definitely going to hurt us.
The owner of Ditch Hag Sport Fishing, Captain Gus Clifton, brought WJZ to the front lines of the collapse near Fort Carroll.
Now to see this after fishing on this river for 50 years is incredible. I've never seen anything like it ever in my life. This is absolute devastation.
The devastation ripples through the ecosystem that is the Port of Baltimore, just beyond the container ship strung with steel. The 9th busiest port in the U.S., according to census data, handled more than $80 billion in import-exports in 2023, the most in 20 years, and connects 15,000 people with direct jobs.
In many ways, our work is just beginning to rebuild this bridge and deal with impacts in the meantime, to reopen this port and deal with supply chain impacts.
The port is also home to Royal Caribbean and Carnival Cruise Lines. A ship full of passengers out at sea was scheduled to return to the city on Sunday, but will now head south to Norfolk, where buses will bring people back to Baltimore. With the weight of the economy hanging in the balance, President Joe Biden vows to take the burden of rebuilding the bridge off Marylanders and reopen the port as soon as possible.
It's my intention that the federal government will pay for the entire cost of reconstructing that bridge. And I expect the Congress to support my effort.
And tonight, the Port of Baltimore does say that any vessel traffic in and out of the port is suspended, although trucks are able to get inside still. I'm reporting live from Waters Marina in Sparrows Point. I'm Cristina Mendez for WJZ.
And Cristina, President Biden, when he spoke earlier today, saying the federal government will move heaven and earth to get that bridge rebuilt quickly and also to get the Port of Baltimore open back on the water. Cristina, thank you.